Skip Bayless is one of the most interesting men in sports broadcasting. He's got a huge personality and has decades of covering professional sports under his belt. However, he tends to say a lot of ridiculous things that make no sense. It's like he says silly things just for attention, and a number of current and past athletes just aren't having any of it. I'm Justin Fraction, and today we dive into 10 athletes who hate Skip Bayless. And a big shout out to Finnamon for suggesting this video. And we do hope you enjoy this list, and if you do, feel free to click subscribe down below for more cool videos every single day. Number 10, Jalen Rose. Rose played in the NBA from 1994 to 2007, averaging a respectable 14.3 points per game throughout his career. Following his retirement in 2007, Rose began work as a broadcaster and is now an analyst for ESPN. You see, Big Mouth Bayless gloated on television once about how he was a star in high school and claimed he was as good as Pete Maravich. Rose roasted him and had this to say: "What were you? Did you average 1.4 points as a senior in high school? All of that Pistol Pete stuff? Water Pistol Pete Jr. You've got to hate a colleague's guts if you're going to embarrass him on television." We're sure Rose does. Number 9, Enes Kanter. The 2015-16 Golden State Warriors won an NBA record 73 games and were supposed to cement themselves as the greatest team ever by defending their championship. Figuratively, many folks thought they were untouchable. Bayless tweeted his doubt that the Thunder would even be able to steal a game, and Thunder center Enes Kanter wasted no time exposing Bayless. That's good stuff right there. Number 8, Charles Barkley. Sir Charles is one of the greatest players in NBA history, but many of us remember him most as one of the most unique and outspoken sports broadcasters. Barkley, who was well known for saying some out-of-the-line things himself, took a huge shot at Skip. It was pretty harsh, too. Appearing on The Jay Leno Show in 2009, Barkley called Bayless an idiot and said that he's one of the two people Sir Charles would like to kill. Barkley also said he's one of the biggest jackasses in journalism. Tell us how you really feel, Charles. Number 7, Pat McAfee. Former Indianapolis Colts punter Pat McAfee will go down as one of the greatest athlete tweeters of all time. Being a punter and all, McAfee has probably received a ton of criticism, since many deem kickers as people who aren't true athletes. Well, Bayless took a shot at kickers in football, and McAfee served him this diss. McAfee 1, Bayless 0. Number 6, Troy Aikman. The three-time Super Bowl champion quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys dynasty in the 90s has enjoyed time as an NFL analyst in the booth for Fox. Anywho, Aikman wasn't too pleased when he received word Fox was hiring Bayless, who had recently departed from ESPN. Instead of welcoming his new colleague with open arms, Aikman said this: "To say I'm disappointed in the hiring of Skip Bayless would be an enormous understatement. Clearly, Jamie Horowitz and I have a difference of opinion when it comes to building a successful organization. I believe success is achieved by acquiring and developing talented, respected, and credible individuals, none of which applies to Skip Bayless." The staff party at Fox has to be a little awkward with these two in the same room. Number 5, Odell Beckham Jr. Bayless is an admitted Cowboys fan, and he makes it obvious that he has a true hate-on for their arch-rivals, the New York Giants. Bayless's hatred of the G-men starts with wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. During a segment of the show, Undisputed, Bayless said the Giants are a bunch of whiners and complainers, and he used Beckham as a prime example. Sorry, Skip. Odell heard that and chose to roast you on Twitter. Savage. Number 4, LeBron James. Do we even have to list every ridiculous thing Bayless has said about the best player of this generation? Here's one. And another. Bayless infamously takes shots at the king every chance he gets. Though LeBron has stayed away from firing shots back at Bayless, you know he has no respect for him. It's obvious. James is just so good and mature about it that he shuts up Bayless by showing what he can do on the court. I mean, Bayless is a Spurs, Patriots, and Cowboys fan, a total bandwagoner. It's funny how Bayless chose to hate LeBron instead of jumping on the James bandwagon. Number 3, LeVeon Bell. Pittsburgh Steelers star running back LeVeon Bell is another star athlete that doesn't take crap from Bayless. Bell released a diss track rap song where he took shots at Skip, referring to him as Shrimp Bayless. He claims that Bayless will say whatever for ratings, another goal like this: "I think you sick like a germ, you keep on talking all that nonsense, I'm gonna call Richard Sherman. The shrimp he know he act crazy, deflate you just like I'm Brady. I guess your visions are blurred. I guess the only way you'll like me is if I play for the Spurs." Skip probably could have sued him for defamation, but when you get owned, you just gotta shut your mouth and move on. Number 2, Des Bryant. You know, as much as some people hate Des Bryant and his temper tantrums, you'd think that Skip Bayless would show a little more admiration for the Cowboy star wide receiver. During an episode of Undisputed, Bayless said, "I hope Des Bryant is getting the message that the Cowboy world no longer revolves just around him. I'm saying they'll be better off without the old Des Bryant." Bryant then called Bayless a bandwagon Cowboys fan, and this exchange took place on Twitter. Zing. And number 1, Richard Sherman. You see, a lot of people who don't like Bayless didn't start it. They were calling him out for taking shots at them. But Richard Sherman probably hated Bayless before he was even in the NFL. The Seattle Seahawks star cornerback appeared on ESPN's First Take Back in 2013. When asked by Bayless if he's the best corner in the game, Sherman used some of the following lines. "I'm better at life than you. You have never accomplished anything. I think you think more of yourself than you can prove. In my 24 years of life, I'm better at life than you, and I'm tired of your ignorant pollution." Classic Sherman. What other athletes hate Skip Bayless? Join us in the comment section below. If you liked this video and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps us out a ton and we appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to Total Pro Sports though, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time.